page 61 in your grammar books. Page 61. Okay, let me get my camera looking better here. There we go. Kind of blue. Why is it blue? Let me see. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, page 61. Talking about verbs again. I know we've talked about action words or action verbs, right? Those are words that show action. We also talked about linking verbs. That was last week. This week, we're talking about helping verbs. And those are very similar to linking verbs, but they're just a little bit different. Some of them anyway. So those are words we're going to be watching for in your homework now on the practice pages, looking for action verbs and linking verbs and helping verbs now. So it says a verb shows action and it links the subject to another word or helps another verb. Week 9, which was 2 weeks ago, you learned about action verbs. Week 10, last week, you learned about linking verbs. And this week, you will learn about helping verbs. A helping verb helps an action verb or a linking verb. The helping verb is always followed by another verb. The verbs below are helping verbs. And so these are words that you'll find right before an action word to help it. The most popular ones or common ones are like is, are, was, were. So like the dog is jumping, or the dog was running, or the girls were playing. So those are words that you see right before the action. Those are called helping. So they're talking about connecting the subject and the verb. It's the word in between that helps the verb. And then this big list right here is what they want you to memorize. It just means be familiar with those words. So I'll just read them so we can have them fresh in our head when we go into the practice page. So am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been, have, has, had, do, does, did, may, might, must, can, will, shall, could, would, should. Find the helping verb in the sentence. Look for the action or linking verb that the helping verb helps. To find the subject, ask who or what blank, and that's the verb. So who or what is doing the thing? That's the question you ask to find the subject. And then to mark it, you're going to write a V above each verb and an S above each subject. That's what we've been doing. Now we're going to still keep doing that. Here's your example sentence. The princess would steal to get the magic bag. So we know steal is the action, right? That's what the princess is trying to do. She's stealing. So to steal means to take something without permission, right? It's like, is a crime really to steal. But then would steal is the helping verb right here, would steal. So that's just saying she would do that. She would steal to get the magic bag. And when you ask yourself who would steal, that tells you who the subject is. And in this sentence, the princess is the subject. So the princess would steal. Okay, that's a little bit about helping verbs. And you're going to have a lot of these in this book, but just know it's usually a small word that comes right before the main action verb. Okay, that clause. Now remember, a clause is different than a phrase. A phrase only has a noun in it, like a prepositional phrase, but the clauses have both the subject and the verb together in the clause, always. Okay, so that clause, those are pretty easy to find because it's a group of words that begin with the word that. So it's pretty easy to find and contains a subject and a verb. It must be added to a sentence that is already complete. Meaning if you take away the that phrase, the sentence still can make sense. If you put it in there, it just adds to the information. This is how you're going to mark it in this book. Place parentheses around the that clause and write that above the word that. That's a lot of that's for sure. Write V above each verb and S above each subject. Here's your example. She knew that she wanted the magic bag. The word that is the beginning of a that clause. That's always easy to find. It's like the who, which clause always starts with who or which. That clause always starts with that. And then you have a subject and verb within the clause. So you know that the whole clause is that she wanted the magic bag, and wanted is the verb and she is the subject. That's how you mark it with parentheses, and then you write the word that above the word that. I know it seems weird to copy the same word, but that's just labeling it that clause. And then it says that clauses do not take commas. That's easy. You don't have to remember that part. In the margin on the side here, it's reminding you that that clause pattern is that plus subject plus verb. And the first word is always that, and then you're marking it with that. It's just notes on the side here to help you remember how to do this page. Down at the bottom, another list of helping words. It's the same list as right here, but it's nice because it's easy to spot on the page. You can look back on this page to remind you what the helping verbs are. And sometimes I like to put a little post-it on these kinds of pages and label it helping verbs just to remind me where that page is in case I need to return back to it later if I forget. Okay, but these are your helping verbs right down here. Do you girls have any questions about this page that we just talked about? If not, you can just shake your head no. Okay, got it. Okay, let's move on to the practice page right here. This is page 63. Kylie, can you read the sentence, please? Cleaner one.
The second soldier remembered that he had told the story of the bag to the princess.
Good. Nice reading. So, sorry, my other page is on the wrong page here. Hold on a second. Okay. Our vocabulary word is remembered. And that is when you think of something again. So when you have a thought and then you think of it again, or you have a situation like a birthday party, let's say, and you remember that you had the birthday party, you already had it, so you're thinking about it again. It's basically what remembered means. I was thinking of that because you'll probably have a birthday party here pretty soon, Kylie, huh? In May. That's gonna be fun. So that's the vocabulary word. We know that, so you can put a check there. And then here you guys already know what to do. Put a and the. And then there's 4 of them. See if you can find them by yourself. That was pretty easy. They were all thes, huh? the. Ah. Those are all the articles. You can put a check up here after that. Okay, Kylie, we need 4 nouns. Those are people, places, or things or ideas. So where are the 4 nouns?
Soldier,
Good.
story,
Yes.
bag, and princess.
Bag and princess. Yes. Soldier, story, bag, and princess. Good. Give Harmony a second here to catch up. And while she's writing that down, remember pronouns. Those are the words that we use in place of a noun. So like he and she. Is that what you were going to say, Kylie?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you guys to
Okay, so make sure as we go through it, make sure you got them right. Okay. All right, cool.
And I also wrote the sentence as well.
Oh my goodness, Kylie. Okay, don't go too fast now. Poor Harmony, she's gonna be a little lost. So we gotta slow it down a little bit here so we can stay together. Okay. Harmony, do you see the pronoun in the sentence? Which word is the pronoun?
He.
Yes, good. So we'll put PR for pronoun there. And then, since that was so short, let's see, Harmony, go ahead and do the adjective next. So the adjective is a word that's going to tell more about the noun. Do you know which one it is? So Harmony, if you look at the word soldier, which word tells which soldier?
Which one? The second.
The second, very good. ADJ for that. And I'm gonna skip the prepositional phrases because for me, it's easier to find those at the very end. So I'm gonna go. I know you did, Kylie, but Kylie, go ahead and tell me where the that clause is in this one.
It's the that after remember, and I think it's at the end of story, isn't it?
Okay, so tell me the whole clause that you think it is.
Oh, that he had told the story.
You're super close. It's actually going to keep going all the way to princess.
Oh.
Yeah. So that he had told the story of the bag to the princess. That's the whole clause. And don't forget above that, we're going to write that again. Because what we're doing is labeling those so that we can remember what kind of a clause it is, even though it has the word that. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to Harmony. I'm looking for the verbs. So we're at this part, 2 subject verb pairs. So let's find the verbs first. I think that's easiest. So Harmony, there are 3 verbs in this sentence. You know what they are? The action word.
Can you tell her the verbs?
Remembered.
Okay, there's one. What else?
Remembered, yep. Actually, there's 2 more. Yes, remembered is one.
Let's find the next one. Where's the next one?
That.
Not that, but what is the soldier doing? He remembered that he
told.
had told. So both of those, had is actually a helping verb. But you're right. Good job, Harmony. Told is a verb. That's something that he did. He told, he used his mouth and said words, right? So told is action, and then had is one of those helping verbs. So we'll still label it with a V. Now, Harmony, since you did those, let's look back on remembered. And if you ask yourself, who remembered?
Soldier.
Good, that's the subject. So we'll put S above the N there for noun. It is the subject and the noun. And then here, who had told?
He.
Good, excellent. Now, back to you, Kylie. Looking for 2 prepositional phrases.
Of the bag,
Of the bag is one. And what's the other one?
to the princess.
To the princess. Good. And those were easy because you noticed that of didn't have anything on top of it.
Yeah,
And to didn't have anything. So that's why I always like to leave those at the end.
I actually did them before I did all the others.
Oh, you did. Okay, but that is a trick. If you ever get stuck on, oh yeah, I can't remember what are the prepositional phrases, then that's a trick you could do. The capital goes here. We already know that. And the end mark at the end is a period, so that's pretty easy. So, Kylie, next time though, I want you to wait till we have class to do the page, okay? So you're not too far ahead.
No, I was doing it while, like when you were doing like the articles and the other stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I did them so fast, I didn't know what else to do.
Okay. Well, I just don't want you to be sitting there, not being able to do anything. But so Harmony, do you want to write your sentence out later since Kylie's already done with hers? Do you want to do it later? Yeah, I see the thumbs up. Okay. So you can do it later. That way she doesn't have to feel pressure or anything.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right. So we are done with grammar for today. So your homework will be, as usual, the next 3 pages in your book. So 64, 65, and 66, that's your homework. Okay. Before we get started too far in the writing part, I have to ask you because I could not remember and I did not have it in my notes. This page, which is page 21, it's yellow. We usually keep it at the very front of your binder. It's the stylistic techniques page 27. I just want to make sure that you have all the words there, Kylie.
Do you mean 27?
Yeah, did I say a different number? Yeah, 27.
Yeah, you said 21.
Oh, 27. Thank you. It is 27. And you should have by number 1 up here, ly adverbs. Give me a thumbs up if yours says ly adverbs right here. Okay, good. And then number 2, do you have anything written there for number 2?
No.
No? Okay, so we did forget that. So we talked about it last week though. Remember when we talked about who, which clauses?
Yes.
We did some practices with that. So for number 2, I want you to write who / which clause. So number 1 should be ly adverb or adverbs. And then number 2 is who, which clause. And you're going to notice starting this week that you're going to have the who, which clause in your checklist. We're going to talk about that in a little bit too. Okay, well, I'm glad we got that taken care of.
Excuse me.
Now for your homework, and I have not had a chance to look at it yet, but you should have written 1 paragraph about camels. Give me a thumbs up if you finished your paragraph about camels.
Mrs.
Good. I see both of you with a thumbs up. That's great.
Excuse me.
Yes, Kylie.
So I'm in the 6th grade math class and I have to write my things on pieces of paper. What I do is I fold them. And while I was doing the homework for my last part of the paragraph, I accidentally folded the piece thinking it was math.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you probably have a lot of work to do. So it probably you got crossed up there a little bit.
I have like pages to do each week.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Except for
For
Sunday.
math.
Yeah. And I go 2 times to the actual school on Wednesday and Friday a week.
Oh, yeah.
Except on breaks.
Okay.
So next year when I'm in middle school, I'll be in 7th grade math though.
Okay. That's pretty good, Kylie. You're doing good. Keeping it up. So I want to look together at the checklist really quick. This is going to be page 45, and it should be at the front of your binder where we kept all of your camel stuff. So page 45. I want to just review this with you really quick, and then we're going to talk about how you're going to include some of these in your writing. So this part is still the same, name and date in upper left-hand corner. You girls are good at that. And then double spaced, both of you are really good at doing that, leaving lines between. And then the title centered and repeats 1 to 3 keywords from the final sentence. Now you're good at that too, and you don't need to worry about that until you're done with your very last paragraph, because it's really the very last sentence of your whole paper that you use to help you make a new title, okay? And then the checklist on top and final draft, you remember, you don't have to worry about that one because that's only if you're in my class in person, which you're not, you're online, so that's different. Right here, the dress up words. You have ly adverb, and now you have who, which clause. That's the one we added to the yellow page. Now you have 2 words that you need to underline for your dress ups. Now the who, which clause, obviously the clause is going to be a lot of words, right? It's like a whole sentence almost. But when you go to underline it, you only have to underline the word who or the word which, whichever one you use, or whose. Every once in a while you can use the word whose, but you only need to underline that one word, okay? And notice how there's 2 paragraphs here. That's because we're getting into 2 paragraphs now. Down here, the mechanics, that's the same stuff you always do. Make sure you have capital, make sure you have your end marks, make sure your story makes sense. The best way to do that is to read it to someone to make sure it makes sense, and then to check your spelling. Okay, so I want you to get out your paragraph that you did for homework next, okay? So I want you to have in front of you your paragraph about camels. And this is what I'm thinking. I want you to look at it because I don't know if you did this yet, but just check. Did you put an ly adverb in your paragraph? If you did, give me a thumbs up. Make sure it's underlined. I see you, Harmony. Good job. I see 2 thumbs up. Harmony, while she's looking, Harmony, what ly adverb did you put in your paragraph?
Mostly.
Mostly.
Mostly?
Yeah.
Good. That's good. That's an ly adverb. That's perfect. And you underlined it too?
Yes. So yes.
Yes.
Good. Nice. And did you find one, Kylie, in yours?
No.
Not
So,
yet.
No. I sent in my homework and I just put an ly adverb.
Okay, good. That's okay.
Right now, but I didn't get it in my homework.
That's okay, Kylie, because you're gonna do the second paragraph this next week, and then you can fix it and then turn in both paragraphs next time. That'll be okay.
Okay.
So
'Cause I added sadly.
Sadly. Okay, so Kylie, tell me the whole sentence with the word sadly.
Only about 1,000 wild Bactrian camels remained and are sadly considered in danger.
Nice, excellent way to use that word. And did you underline it too in your
Yes.
sentence? Good job. And Harmony, you said you had the word mostly. So can you read the whole sentence that has the word mostly?
Read the sentence.
It is mostly found in North Africa, the Middle East, and Australia.
Nice. That's perfect. And I know you underlined it. So, okay. Are you reading more, or was that the end of the sentence?
That's the end.
That's the end. Okay, got it. Good job, girls. Both of you did excellent with that. Now, my next question is, did you include a who, which clause in your paragraph? Okay, Kylie did. And did you underline it? Give me 2 thumbs up if you have a who, which, and you underlined it. 1
I
thumb up.
I just underlined it.
Okay,
I didn't
so
know we were going to do that.
Let me hear Harmony's sentence. Which sentence did you use who or which in your
We're gonna do-
sentence?
Okay, wait. Let's start at the beginning. Where's the beginning of that sentence? Okay, start reading right there. Go.
The bird species is the wild veteran camel, which lives in the remote regions of the Gobi Desert.
Good job.
Nice. Good job, Harmony. That was really good. And you said you underlined it. I saw the 2 thumbs up. So good job. How about you, Kylie? Which sentence do you have that uses which or who?
The most common one is the one-humped Apian camel, which is also called the dormitory.
Nice. Both you girls. Let's do a little hand, jazz hands. There you go. Yes, Kylie.
It reminds me of when my brother and me did it, how we both used which. Well, my brother yesterday did his chapter 8 test, and I did my chapter 8 test. Literally.
Oh, you both did it?
In time.
And
Same
you're
day.
in different grades?
Yes.
Nice. That's funny that it worked out that way.
Yeah.
All right.
It was on Sunday, so I did my test before I was supposed to.
Oh,
It was supposed to be on Monday.
that worked out, huh? That's okay. Sometimes getting it done early is really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get out your keyword outline for camels. We did number 1 together last time.
It's okay if we read our paragraphs real quick.
Let's do that at the end if there's time. I think there will be time, but that's a good idea because I would like to hear your whole paragraph. But let's move on to this for now and then remind me later and we'll take time to do that. All right. So you need your keyword outline and your camels article. This is the article that we read about real camels and where they live, what they're called, and all of that. So
this is the stinky paragraph.
Yeah, this has some gross stuff, and now we kind of already know about it. So hopefully our stomachs will be able to handle it.
No way. I'm out of here.
You're out. So Kylie, I know I hate to ask you this because you were just grossed out, but would you please read the second paragraph for us? And then we're going to work on our keyword outline together. Okay. So Kylie, if you don't mind, go ahead and start where it says humans there.
Humans have used camel millennia. What's millennia? Again? That doesn't matter. They mainly been trained as pack animals, but also for racing and warfare. They can be taught to pull plows and carts. Camel milk is highly nutritious in parts of Africa. Camel urine is thought to be medicinal. In many Middle East countries, camel meat is served at feasts. Nomads in Northern Africa may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on the long desert journey. I am disgusted already. Camel is light and strong. Thus, it is useful for clothes, blankets, tents, and rugs. In agricultures.
This one's Arab. In Arab
cultures, the camels symbolize endurance and patience.
Nice. Good reading, Kylie. Nice job. All right. Yeah, that was the gross one.
My mom wanted to be a nurse, and I was just grossed out by the thought of her cutting somebody.
Yeah.
And I was also disgusted by the thought of lice as well.
Oh, yeah. Well.
And sometimes when I see my blood, I get seizures.
Yeah, that's not good.
I know. I once cutted myself by a cheese grater on my finger. It was so little, but I still had a seizure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think nursing is in your future possibly, so maybe something else. Yeah. All right. On your keyword outline is, I know you finished this one. Do you have anything yet for Roman numeral 2 on your keyword outline or no?
Yeah.
You do?
I
Let me
didn't finish it. It was humans used camel millennia.
Does it
Which-
look like this? I wonder if this is yours. I think this is yours.
Yes.
Is that what it looks like so far on yours? Trained, pack. Okay, so this one, I forgot to write the date on this one, but, or I didn't realize this was yours. Anyway, trained, pack, and then we have a symbol here. Warfare. What was our symbol? Do you remember what that was for?
The race, it was the flag.
Race
the check-
flag.
Race flag.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, it was like a checker flag. That's what it was. For racing. Good, thank you, Harmony. And then the number 2 here, we have taught, and then we have an arrow for pulling plows and carts. Okay, so this is the one we were working on. Let's keep going. So we're on number 3. That would be,
Like, we kind of
Taught, both plows and carts. We're on. Oh,
on this one.
right here, talking about camel milk. That's the next
Like-
one, right here.
It has to be that.
So let's see, Harmony, your sentence is camel milk is highly nutritious. We need 3 key words.
no, excuse me.
Hold on, Kylie, let Harmony go, okay? Let Harmony have a turn.
No, it's not that. There's a
Is
comma.
No,
Highly
no. What are the 3 words you underlined?
milk, highly nutritious,
Nutritious,
Africa,
No. Just these 3. Just number 3. Look, just number 3.
Milk.
We did
camel,
camel.
milk,
Oh,
highly nutritious.
okay, good. But that's 4 words, so I wonder if we could do, are you thinking of a symbol maybe for camel?
there's
Symbol
a
for
C
camel.
symbol.
We have a
Like
C
a
with a circle for camel. Say it.
there.
C with a circle for camel. Say it.
Camel,
Camel is what? What is
a
camel?
C,
With a
C,
with a what?
circle.
Circle. Yeah. C
Ah.
with a circle for camel.
Good, Harmony, that's good thinking, because we can save a word there. So let's put, for number 3, we're gonna do C with a circle. And then, like you said, milk, highly and
Nutrition.
nutritious.
Next one is tough.
Oops, I spelled that wrong. That should be a T. IOUS. Okay, I know you were trying to say something, Kylie, but next time when Harmony's trying to talk, just wait till she's done. I know it was about something different, but we don't want to interrupt each other when they're talking, okay? But go ahead, Kylie.
No, I thought that it was camel milk was highly nutritious, and then the other sentence with a comma, and I thought it had a comma.
Oh, but it's a period.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay, new harmony. This one's about urine.
Yeah, and lucky Kylie gets this one. Because she just did the camel milk one. So Kylie, this one's yours. In parts of Africa, camel urine is thought to be medicinal. So what words can we put there? to
Pass.
help us
Just kidding.
remember?
Africa, sea, urine, medicinal.
Yes, I like that. Africa, C, that was the symbol C. And then urine, medicinal. Good, I like it. I don't like it, but I do like it.
Is it because you don't like it because of the urine?
Exactly.
Okay.
Africa, and then we'll do C. And then urine. And then medicinal. You girls, I am so happy you guys, you girls are really getting good at picking those key words. I mean, you're getting it faster and faster. So eventually, we're gonna get into more difficult passages and stuff. You guys are gonna be ready to go because you know how to do this. So I'm super happy about that. Okay, so we're back to Harmony. Did you get it, Harmony?
Yeah.
Africa.
Okay,
In
Yep.
many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts.
Yes, good. That's your sentence. So what words should we put in the outline? What do you think, Harmony? Did you figure it out, Harmony? Which ones do we need for your keyword outline? I know you, I see your hand, Kylie. Let's let Harmony.
Those words.
Okay, hold on, Kylie, hold on.
Okay, say it. Go.
Middle Eastern camel meat feasts.
Okay, good. And how did you do Middle Eastern? Did you abbreviate either one of those or just write it out?
You just did it right. And with the period. The middle. The middle, you did well. Tell
Middle.
it. Tell it. What's middle?
Middle
Is what? A big M
M,
with a period.
a period.
Yes, I think we did that earlier in our outline. I think that's a good idea. So that saves us a word, right? That's like an abbreviation.
Okay.
So you went like this, M with a period.
Period.
Is that how you did it? And then Eastern.
So, for the thumb here. Make sure you get that thumb over on the camera, which you can see.
And then you said camel. How did you do camel, Harmony?
See with the circle. Say it. See with the circle.
See with a circle.
Yeah, that's right. C with a circle. And then you said meat. And then feasts, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. So M Eastern. So we just have to remember that M stands for middle. So we will remember that in Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. Excellent. Very good, Harmony. Okay, Kylie, back to you. You had your hand up for a second there.
I was just gonna ask, like, just to make sure, like, Middle Eastern. I just thought that could be, you know, like a put together word. A word that means
Because they both have a capital and it's kind of the name of the area.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's kind of I don't know, that could be, but I kind of like it better with just M Eastern because that saves us a word. So, but I do hear your point. Maybe later we might be able to combine it and count it as one. But for today, I think M Eastern is best. And then C with a circle, meat and feast. So, okay. So the next sentence is yours, Kylie. Starts right here where it says nomads.
I'm getting all the disgusting ones.
I know you are. So read the sentence first and then see if we can come up with a way to put it on the outline.
It's my training to start thinking. Nomads in northern Africa may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on their long desert journey.
That's a lot. That's a lot of information. This is going to be a little tricky to
I
figure
need help. I need help.
out. Okay. Well, tell me what you're thinking first.
Nomads.
I'm thinking we need to bring up nomads. Remember, they're the people that don't have a home, right? They're just traveling.
So
So I do think let's put nomads. We'll start with
Yeah.
that. Okay.
and then we put like an NA for Northern Africa. Then that saves us. Then that saves us 2 words.
Possibly. Let's think about that. Okay. That's possible. Although North America could be NA, so we don't want to get confused on what NA is. But tell me what other words you're thinking are important.
Blood, milk,
Blood, milk. And then
sustain.
Sustain. And then we got long desert journeys. That's way too many words. So this is a tricky one. We got to narrow it down to just a few. So I like that we're talking about nomads. So that's important to put in there. And I do think camel, blood, and milk. Well, we know we can do a C with a circle, right? That's for camel.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Where would you put N and then circle it and AF?
For Northern Africa?
Mhm.
I think we could do that. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that. Do comma and then do N and then AF. That way we know it's not America, it's Africa. Okay.
Then C, blood, C.
C with a circle, yeah. Blood and milk.
Yeah,
All right.
which is disgusting.
So far, yeah, that's going to be where we have to stop. Nomads, blood, and milk are our 3 words. The rest we have symbols and abbreviations. So I think we just need to remember that the reason why they do that is to stay alive, right? So
Yeah.
if you remember why they drink that, because the blood has protein in it and the milk it also has protein, but together it's giving their bodies what they need to survive.
But doesn't it taste disgusting?
Super disgusting.
Well, do you know what I would do? I would bring all my vegetables, my fruit, then mostly candy, and then I would do like
Candy.
I would do like 20 things of water.
Yeah, but eventually you'll run out of that stuff. That's the trouble. And then when you run out, you know, you get pretty desperate. So I don't know.
No, then
Anyway, the next sentence is here. This is for harmony. Go ahead and read the sentence where it starts right here with camel.
Go loud.
Camel hair is light and strong.
Nice. Perfect. Okay, what should we
All the
put?
easy ones.
Yeah, I know. She gets all the easy ones.
This is not
I'm
fair for
doing all
Tyler.
the disgusting and hard ones.
What do you think? That is an easy one. What do you think, Harmony?
C
How
with
can
a,
we put that?
say it. C with a circle.
See a circle.
And what are the words?
Hair
Good.
strong.
C with a circle, hair light, strong. Good job.
Good.
Hair light strong.
Good. C with a circle for camel. Hair, light, and strong. Yep, that was pretty easy. Okay, Kylie, back to you. Let's see. Your sentence starts right here with thus.
Blankets, tents. Oh, well, blanket, tents, and rugs, and then we can draw like a shirt or a pants or something for clothes, or both.
Okay, so read the whole sentence first.
Thus, it is useful for clothes, blanket, tents, and rugs.
Good. Okay, so yeah, I like your ideas, but there's one more word I think we need to use or we need to have in
Thus?
yeah, not thus, actually.
Useful.
Yeah, I'm thinking because we just talked about the hair.
Oh,
So here's an idea, unless you have one. Go ahead, Kylie, if you had an idea.
we can write useful, then we can draw like tents and clothes, then write blankets and rugs. I don't know, I'm just good at
Oh,
drawing.
draw a picture. You're saying like draw a picture of a tent and clothes
Yeah,
and then write the words blankets and rugs.
yeah.
That would work. Another idea, just so you know, you don't have to put them all because you're just doing basically a report on it. So if you can't think of what to do for clothes or tents and you just want to mention blankets and rugs, that's okay too for
Okay.
future. But let's do that. Let's do, you said like a shirt. Okay, we got to start with useful. So we do need to put that in there. So useful. And you said it like a shirt.
Yeah.
You can draw a little t-shirt maybe.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't look very good, but maybe you can draw a t-shirt.
Mine doesn't either.
That's a t-shirt, and then a little tent. I'm just gonna draw like a
Up.
little triangle kind of like shape thing.
When we go to my math class, we also learn about polygons, 3D shape
Oh.
figures. And it's kind of easy. Just draw like a triangle, then you draw like dashed lines to make it look like it's inside.
Okay. So I have useful. I drew a shirt,
And a blanket.
tent,
And a
blankets, and
blanket.
rugs. That'll work. As long as you know what those symbols are.
She gets all the easy ones. No fair.
Get another easy one. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This one is a little harder. I do have to say, there's a lot in this one.
Well,
So
it's not as easy as the one like nomads.
Uh-huh. So Harmony, whenever you're ready, go ahead and read the last sentence that starts with in Arab right here.
All right, here, go.
In Arab cultures, the camel symbolizes endurance and patience.
Nice, good reading. Okay, so that's got a lot of words, and it's going to be hard to abbreviate and draw pictures. But what do you think? We can only pick 3. Let's see how Harmony does with this. How can we
Which ones should we
remember
pick, sweetie? Which ones are good words to pick? Which ones?
keywords?
Arab,
Arab.
Okay, let's talk about it before we start writing it. Make sure we
What
got
are other good words?
mhm,
What are other good words to use? Say it out loud. Camel.
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 Mhm. We
See
could
with the
do that
symbol?
with a symbol.
What are other words?
Symbolizes
Symbolizes.
Okay.
What else?
patience
Patience. Is there
Yes.
something else?
and no,
Just those?
those.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that's a good idea, Harmony, because it does say endurance and patience, but those are going to be hard to fit all of those into the keyword outline. So I agree with you. I think you could just pick one. You can pick endurance or patience there. So she said, I think she said Arab first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll put Arab here.
We didn't say
And then-
culture, did we? We just
Did
said
she say cultures too?
not. No.
Okay.
But maybe we
We'll
need.
just- Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to remember that. Hopefully we can remember Arab cultures or in the Arab countries or, whatever way you can write that when it comes down to that. But I do like how you suggested the C with a circle for camel and then symbolizes. And then she chose patience, but Kylie, you can choose either endurance or patience.
I chose patience.
Okay. And
I didn't
think
even
that's
know
what-
she chose it.
I think that's what Harmony picked too. Okay, so girls, you are getting so good at these. So now for your homework this week, just check my notes really quick. Yeah. You're going to write your next paragraph here. So we already did this for homework, right? You finished that already. So you're going to write a paragraph here. Now, this is going to be paragraph 2. So at the end of your first paragraph, you're going to skip a line and work on this paragraph. So the homework that you turn in for this assignment is going to have 2 paragraphs together. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to write it on a separate page. I want you to keep going with the paragraph you have so that by the time you're done with this paragraph, you have a 2-paragraph report about camels. Okay, so that's going to be due. I recommend trying to get it done before the weekend, and then you have the whole week off for, I almost said Thanksgiving. I'm all messed up. For Easter, how about that? For Easter. So you have a spring break, and then your homework is technically not due until the Monday after Easter. But if you get it done early, then you can have the whole week off. You don't have to worry about that. Did you have a question, Harmony? No, okay. How about you, Kylie? Go ahead.
Can we read our paragraphs?
Yes, I was just looking at the time, and we have enough time for you girls to share your paragraph really quick though, before I forget, because I want to point out that you will pick a new title for this report once you finish your second paragraph. Remember, on your checklist here, it reminds you what the title rules are. So when you get down to the very last sentence, you can think of a brand new title, something different than just camels. Camels can be in the title, but you also have to have other words, or you can completely change the title. But whatever your title is, your title should have 1 to 3 words from your final sentence. That's the rule.
Like three types of camels?
Yep, 3 types of camels. You could name it that. That could be a good title.
Disgusting camels.
I was wondering about that. Or I know things you didn't know about camels, or something like that. It could be a long title. It doesn't have to be a short title. You just have to make sure that you include 1 to 3 words from your last sentence. So that's the main thing. You don't have to underline those or anything. They just need to be there. The only words you're underlining are here, the ly adverb and the who, which in the clause.
I know one. I know
What's
one.
one?
Disgusting things you didn't know about camels.
Disgusting things you didn't know about camels. That's a good.
No, I'm not finished. Parentheses, find that in paragraph 2.
Okay, that might actually be a little too long for a title. But yeah, I get what you're going at with that. That's funny. Yeah, you could make a catchy title like that to make the reader want to read it, or not.
I think they would want to read it.
I don't know. All right, so if you want, let's start with Kylie, since she's ready to go with her paragraph. If you want to read yours too, Harmony, you can read it.
If Harmony wants to go first, it's okay.
Okay, Harmony, do you want to go first and read your paragraph? That's nice, Kylie.
Do it. Go.
There are 3 types of camels. One type is the Arabian dromedary, which has 1 hump. It has been domesticated for thousands of years. It is mostly found in North Africa, the Middle East, and Australia. The second species is the Bactrian camel, which has 2 humps on its back. It is also domesticated and lives in the rocky deserts of Central and East Asia. The third species is the wild Bactrian camel, which lives in the remote regions of the Gobi Desert. There are about 1,000 wild Bactrian camels that remain, which are considered critically endangered.
Wow. Let's give her a jazz hands. Woohoo. Good job, Harmony. Very good reading. And you know what I noticed? I heard which a few times in there, at least twice, maybe even
Yeah.
3 times. I know I
Yeah,
heard it at least
3
twice. Yeah, and that was excellent. And that was good, Harmony, because you can put more than one in there. You only need to underline one, but you can use it again. And then if you ever want to use more than one adverb, you can do that too, but you only need to underline one. So good job, Harmony. I love it. Okay, Kylie, let's hear yours.
Okay. There are 3 types of camels. The most common one is the one-humped Arabian camel, which is also called the Dromedary. The Dromedary has been domesticated for thousands of years. It is found in northern Africa, Middle East, and Australia. The second species is the Bactrian camel. It has 2 humps on its back. It is also domesticated. It lives in the rocky deserts of East Asia. The third species is the wild Bactrian camel. It lives in the remote regions of the Gobi Desert. Only about 1,000 wild Bactrian camels remain and are sadly considered endangered.
Nice. Jazz hands for Kylie. So good, girls. I'm impressed. Are you finding that it's pretty easy to do this? Do you think it's pretty easy to write these? Yeah. Good. I see Kylie nodding. What do you think, Harmony? I see her thumbs up. That's good.
Before I ever did this, I had these other papers, which were so boring, and I did not learn much. So by the point when I was supposed to learn paragraphs, until I started this, I don't even know how to make paragraphs.
Oh my gosh. Well, look at you now. You are doing amazing. That's exciting. So very good. I love to hear that. And I love that about this binder too, because it's like step by step by step, and we're going to do it. And you already are getting faster at it, and you'll see, you'll get it. It'll start coming naturally to you to the point where you don't even really need to have all these lists and stuff with you. You'll just automatically think of these words. So I'm so happy. Good job, both of you. And I know Valentina is doing amazing too. She's not here today. She had something else going on, but she's doing great with you girls too. So I'm super, super happy in this class. So this week, just a little reminder, you're going to write your paragraph for paragraph 2 of camels. Don't forget to make a new title. And then your grammar. That's all you have for the homework. And so next week is spring break. So I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after Easter. Okay, girls, have a good one. See you next time. Bye.